Hello, hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope your day is finding you well. It's actually afternoon now, is it not? So let me go ahead and get everything is set up here like I always do. I've got to go over to the Twitch side and change a few things because they want to be silly. So let me go over here. Got to edit the show. Let me change the category to. So we've got that done. Everything looks good. Um, Let me make sure we have emote only off. Okay, that looks good. We have our block party here. Okay, let me go ahead and like, and let me share this real quick here over into the two verses that we know and love. So let's post this on Twix and we'll go over to Threads here and post here. So let's. So okie doke. So we've got that all done. I've liked and shared. Okay, let's go over here. I'm going to quickly check who's here, and then we're going to start doing the stream. I had to do this a little differently, so my back is actually going to be to my StreamYards during most of the show, but I will have the YouTube side on my phone, so I can follow that the best that I can. Um, so it's going to be a little odd today, but we'll get it. We'll get it. So first off, I say hello to Sci-Fi Mombi and Mombi Raid. Thank you so much for that raid. It is greatly appreciated. And we have a stunning and a brave Megatron boobs. Thank you, stunning. Appreciate it. We have Fallout Dave. Hello to you. And we have Demon. Hello. Howdy, Mrs. Love. You have a great stream. I plan to. And we have hellos and we have hellos and hellos. So from this point on, I will not be um, posting the stream. I forgot something real quick here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I just forgot to get something real quick. So we got that. And here we go. Okay, first off, I am going to say to the world that this is an 18 plus channel. Any images, website shared are for informational purposes only. We do not promote the sell or purchase of any items, especially to those under 18. As it says, we are an 18 plus channel. I strive to be PG 13. Most of the time, my build streams are G rated, but there's that off chance that we kind of go a little bit on the, the adult side. Not often, but just in case, just so that you know that it could happen. Nothing that's not safe for work, but just sometimes just a little naughty. But anyway, let your adult or a parental guardian know that you are watching this channel. And sometimes we do talk about specific websites and products. I don't promote anybody buying them. If you want to, buy them. If you don't. I did get no money on any of this. So I just do it just for, informational purposes. And we have Snortopoopas Cuber. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello to you, Snortopoopas. I am glad you are here today. So let's see. I also, let me do a quick early promo in case people leave. I do a morning musing show every morning at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Let's do this. Here we go. Monday through Friday, we do these shows. They're a daily dose of positivity. I think we have puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes. Also, Thursday, I do a puttering around with Lego Fortnite. That's at 5 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday. And next week, we are going to be building. Yes, next week we will be building the Incredible Hulk. This is not a brick build per se. These are different bricks. They're called connection blocks. And this one will be the Incredible Hulk. So they're kind of fun to do. It's a different kind of build. So I believe that is all that we have for now. Absolutely it is. So we are going to go ahead and let's figure out where. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to get this ready here. So this is our build today, the Peregrine Falcon. Let me go ahead and start my camera here. Here are our pieces right here. Like I say, whoops, why did this turn off? There we go, much better light. Why is it turning off? It should be getting power. Oh, because it's, I see what's happening. What is happening here? So let's do this. Well, let me just unplug this one. It'll be easier. And we'll plug this into here. And now let's try turning it on. I had an adapter on it because it was for a micro C plug. So I'm now going to be looking on my phone to do these. Hopefully it will all work out. It's kind of weird not being able to see the monitor as I'm building. So if anything kind of starts looking weird. Okay, I need to build here. Let me bring this up just a little bit. Uh-oh. And point it down. This wants to. Okay. So there we go. So here we go. We're going to work on this. It's going to be kind of interesting because my mouse is a little weird here. I can't get it. Trying to get where I can get more of the cable. It should be long enough to do, but it's being a little. I'm not going to move today. So what I need to do. Oh, I wish I had a clip. I would clip that there. That would give me some mouse room. I don't see a clip handy. So we'll just work it the best we can. Work it the best that we can. So, okay, so we're on step 1. Here's our bag. It's all just one bag. So that kind of, okay. I like it when they separate them a little bit. So we're just going to dump this into this bag here. Like so. And then as we need to separate, we will separate. here we go. We'll build right here. So the first one, we need this square. We need a brown 1x1. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. A brown 1x1, a 1x2. You need 3 1x3s. I don't have the best tweezers today. I don't know where my tweezers went. I can't find them. They're probably in a container somewhere, and I don't know where. I've had to kind of move stuff around a little bit. I don't think they're in here. Let me look. Nope, I don't see them there. So let's move this back over here. Whoops, sorry about that. Whoops. One final spot I'm going to look. I'm going to look here where all this foolish stuff is. Usually I hang them on the edge. But I don't see them hung on the edge. So I don't know what I did with them. So we'll just do that, and we'll just use these for want of a better pair today. Okay, so here we go. We have a 1x2 and some 1x3s that are square. We got different ones, so we need to realize and not use the wrong ones. So here's another 1x3. We have the 1x3s. We need to find the 1x2s. Here's a 1x2 brick. And then we need a 1x2 panel or flat. I think it's a flat. Here's a 1x2. Now we need 5 1x3 bricks, which are the kind of the taller ones. I need some 2x3, so I'm going to go ahead and pull bricks out as I find them. We need 1x4s. Yes, we need some of these. So we have this one and this one. We need one more of those. So we have the 1x2s. We have the 1x3s. We need 1x3 bricks. We have 2x3s, 1x4s, 2x4s, and 2x6s. So 2x6, we need 3 of these. 2x4, we need 2 of those. We need 3 1x4s. So as I'm kind of looking and finding them, these that have the rounds on them, I'm going to, if I see them, I'm just going to go pull them because they're going to be for the wings. And then it's just less here I have to hunt through. So we are looking for 2 1x3s that are bricks. And here is, we have the 3 1x4s. So we have the 2 2x3s. So all we're looking for are 5 1x3s that are the bricks. Here's a 1x3. So we need 1. We need 4 more of them. 1, 2, 3, And here we go, 4 and 5. So that is what we're going to start with. So these, like I say, these are just as I see round ones. I'm going to put them over here because those are going to be for the wings. And it just kind of takes away some of the bulk that is in this one. So here we go. We're going to build here. And let's look here. Okay. So we're going to go 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. 5 in. And 2, 4, 6, 7. So we're going to take this one. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to go here, but 2, 4, 6, 7. So let's check and make sure that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 7. A 5 by 7. So that's where this one is. We're going to put a 1 by 4 here. 2 1 by 3s. Whoops, the tall ones. A 1 by 3 and a 1 by 3. Then we're going to put another 2 by 6, and we're going to put a 1 by 4. Let's move these 1 by 3s over here. There we go. And then a 1 by 4. So that's the first level. The second level, I did all that, and then I pushed them all this way. Here's 1 by 2s, there's 1 by 3s, and there's a 1 by 4. So we're going to take the 2 by 4s, and let's see, the first 2 by 4 is going to go, that's a 2 by 3. The 2 by 4 is going to go here, like so. Then the 2 by 3s, one's going to go here, one's going to go here. Then we have another 2 by 4. Maybe. Did I not get enough 2 by 4s? Well, we could solve that real easy. And there's a 2 by 4. And then we're going to put on this side, we have a 2 by 3, a 1 by 3, I'm sorry, and a 1 by 2. Let's see, what do we've got here? Let me check here real quick. We have some hellos. We have a name we cannot pronounce. What am I building? I am going to be building the Peregrine Falcon is what I'm building today. It's a mini building block. The size of these bricks, if you look here, this is the size of like a standard brick, or I will use the word a Lego brick, but the standard size, and this is the size of the mini bricks. So this says it's for 7+. We will see. Some of these I don't agree with their assessment, but it is them nonetheless. Now this little green part right here, you see it has us do a little build here. So we're going to use these single ones. And they're going to go like this. And then we're going to take a flat 1 by 3 and it's going to go like this. And then this piece is going to go like that. Now we got this step. The one thing about these builds that I notice is that they do multiple layers, which sometimes I don't mind, but it can get a little confusing sometimes. But I tend to like it a little better than the you know, one brick, one step thing sometimes that Lego does. You know, it makes for a big book, but it also makes for, it's annoying. So, oh, I never finished the chat. We have said and got about 2 hours, so I got to leave for my work trip. Well, have a safe trip. My brick verbiage has come a very long way. Keep it up. Well, I'm trying to learn the proper terms for the words, for the parts, and I'm getting a little better. Like I said, I learned that these that are the taller ones are called bricks, and the ones that are flat like this, if they have nubs, I believe they're called panels. Or see, there's flats or panels, and I always get them confused because the ones without any nubs is called one or the other. So I believe these are panels. I believe these are flats, and the ones without any nubs are panels. But I might have gotten them confused. But I'm trying to use the correct terminology when I'm building, so people kind of know what I'm talking about. And then we have this little 1x1 that's going to go right there. Oh, my fingers are nasty. I was doing some work and I forgot to clean my fingernails, and you guys are looking at my fingernails. Let me do a quick little. They're not too bad. Oops. So here we got step 1 done. Now we're on step 2. Step 2. Oh my goodness, this is going to be having to find all. I'm going to say I wish they separated them a little bit more. So we have a round here. Let's see if we can kind of see them. I'm going to be sticking them in here. A round. We need 2 of those rounds. We need 2 of the 1x1s flats here. Nope, that's not the right one. We have a 1x2 clear, 2 of them. We have 2 clear 1x1s. I need to find one more flat of that. Here's another round one. So we have those 2, and we have, so now we need to find 1x2s that are not rounded. So the rounded ones are for the wings. So if I accidentally pick one up that's rounded, I'm putting it in here because I know they're for the wings. I'm just trying to find one that's square. A 1x2 that's square. Ah, here's one, I think. So here's 2 1x2s. Now we need 1 1x2 brown. And we have that. Now Dadman's stupid building is messed up. No, I did not talk about Ko-fi and Throne. I do it at the end of the stream, but you are more than welcome to do it now if you'd want to. And we have some hellos. If I miss something in chat, if I miss saying hello to you, and you notice the chat's moved up a little bit, just say hello again. I missed it while I've been looking down here. I have to kind of sometimes make a choice whether we're going to finish the build or I'm going to talk to chat consistently. So I do my best, but as I say, sometimes I miss something, And I don't mean to. I don't have a producer or anybody helping me with the show. I don't have anybody starring anything. You know, Dad Man's at work and he does the best that he can. But, you know, he's working, man. So it is what it is. I actually am looking for a piece while I'm moving all those. I'm looking for a 1x3 that's not round. And I think nope, that's a 1x2. I need a 1x3 that is not rounded. Most of these are going to be for that wingspan. It's a very impressive wingspan on this bird. But I've got to find the 1x3. Because what we're doing right now is starting to make there's a 1x3. We need 2 of them. So we need one more 1x3. We're making the branch or base that he's standing on, and starting with the feet. I cannot. It was hidden way over here. So there's the 1x3s. We need 4 T's that are beige. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1 2x6. Okie doke. So we're going to put this back over here. We're going to kind of try to see if I can drop this down a little bit. Maybe you can get a little different angle of it here. Let's see if we can. There, I think that's much better. Let me move this cable back here. Hopefully give us a fighting chance of not knocking anything over. Because that's what I tend to do. Okay, so we're working on this here. I'm actually going to make it a little bigger. Let's move it over. Whoops, come on, don't be a booger. I'm going to bring it down a little bit here. So, okay, so we're going to start on the blue one, which I'm just going to set this in here. And then, okay, doke. So we have, let's see. Oh, yeah, I can't see with all the other pieces. Isn't that funny? Let me do something here. I'll just set this underneath here and do this so I can actually see the pieces. And then we'll just move that as we need be. Okay, so we're going to put on this side here, we're going to put a 2x3, a 1x3 and a 1x2 like that. And then on the tips of those, we're going to put the square 1x1s. Because remember, we had square ones and we had round ones. So we're going to do the square ones here like that. Make sure everything is pushed in the way it should be. And then we're going to take the 1x2 brick and put it here. I have a little flashlight actually. I have this, which I can turn on, and it becomes very bright. I actually use it when I do sewing, but actually that works pretty darn good. Maybe I'll just keep it on while I'm working here. No, it's kind of annoying to the streamers. But yeah, if I'm looking for pieces, I might just keep this here and use it. So, okay, so we have that. Then we're going to put the 2 by 6 like, oh no, my screen stopped. Why did it do that? The 2 by 6. And now on here, we're going to take, and this 1 by 4 is going to go, this center here says it's going to go on this second one. So it's going to go like that. We're making the feet. And then here's another foot like that. And then on the top of this, in the center, we're going to put the single 1 by 1 rounds. And they're going to go here, like so. And then one's going to go here, like so. Now these clear pieces, I'm going to go ahead and put it has the clear piece, and I'm going to put the 1 by 1 on top of it. And then these are going to go behind those circles like that. I kind of like that. It's going to give it some stability. Sometimes they have us teetering stuff, and I just hate it. So I like that they're doing this. And then we're going to take, did I get the wrong color? Is that a different color beige? I guess it is. So I got it. Let me check. So kind of like a, oh crap, these were yellows. I didn't realize they were yellows. So I got to look for some different ones here. So I got to redo these, because if I, doingy me, I'm such a doing. So realizing that these are now yellows, but not too difficult to, come on. So these should be yellow and not beige. Sometimes under the lights, it's hard for me to tell colors. Okay, so we need to find a yellow. These are all yellows. I'll set them here. We need to find a yellow 1 by 1. And these are yellow little claws here. So here's a yellow. And we'll put this yellow here. And we need the yellow round ones, which are going to go here. Glad I noticed that now, because that would have been really, really upsetting. Now I need to find one yellow 1 by 1. And here it is. So much better. I'm just going to stick these yellow pieces over here for right now. And then we take this beige. They're going to go right there, like that. So the yellow claws, and we're going to start the part of the leg. You have a good day, Dad Man. I hope you get a lot accomplished. So I do not know where this third, I guess the 1 by 3 goes back here. Oh, you know what? It goes in between these here. So we're going to stick that down in there. So here we are having the brick so far. I'm going to have to turn the fan on. I'm hoping it doesn't interfere with the audio. If it sounds like there's a hurricane, let me know. But I'm hot. You don't realize how often these stupid lights, how hot they can get. So, okay, we're done with that part. So let's go down to step 3. We're going to move this over here. So what do we need for step 3? Step 3, we need 2 1x1s, 2 1x3s, and 6 T's. So I'm going to move this, and we're going to do a little rotate here as we find the pieces. So I'm going to put these clears. I'm going to set the clears in with the rounds. I think that's all of them. Okay, so we need 2 1x1s and 6 T's. 1. Okay, here's the 1x1s. The 1x3s now. We need 2 of these. Is that a 1x3? Yes, 1. And 6 of these. So we need 1 more 1x3 and 3 more T's. Two more T's, and then we can do this. Okay, so here we go with this. Have it set this way, I believe. Let's move this down. Okay, so we have this part here, and this T is going like that, and it goes like that on both sides. So we got this. We're going to line them up. They need to be lined up here. So there's our two first T's. And then on each one of these, we've got the 1x3. We're going to do the 1x3. And the center dot of the 1x3 is going to go on the center one of this. And they're both the same. So we're going to do wait a second. I need to do a little modifying on this because I didn't do the little sub builds. We're going to put the little 1x1s on here like this. So that 1x1 goes like that, and then this goes like so. We're going to do the same thing. It's going to go on an end like this, and then this one is going to go like so. And then we have 2 T's that are going to go on either side like this. Sometimes I have to contort my hands so that to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I thought about trying to figure out how to do a camera over my shoulder, but I don't know if that would really help. So we're done with 3. Now 4's got a lot of parts here. So let's start grabbing them. So we have 1x1s of gray and of the flesh color. So let's We have some of these reverse ramps, 1x1s. So I'll go ahead and pull them. So I'm going to work on those two right now. It's beige. One, two, we need 5 of these. 4 1x2s that are squares. And 2 1x1s. We need 3 T's. They're further down here, but I'm going to go ahead and pull them. Is that a 1x2? Okay, so we have 3 1x2s. We need 4 1x2s. So we need beige and gray 1x1s. Okay, so we need 2 of each of them. So I have 2 of the beige. Let me see if I can find another. And 2 of these. So we have these. We need to find 1 more 1x2, which is here. So we have 4 of them. We need to find 2 more of these reverse ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of get where we can lay them out a little bit now, so it makes it a little easier to find them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say that and then I can't find it. We need to find 1 more of these reverse ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we found 5 of those. We need 4 gray L's and 6 of, I call these the stairs, but I don't know what they're called. But we need 4 gray L's and some of these stair ones. So let's get the L's first. 1, 2. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. 1, 2, 3. 1 more L and 4. Now we need the ones that look like little steps. And you know, when you need them, you see them. When you don't see them. We got 2 of the grays, and we need 5 beige ones like that. So we have 1, 2. Felt like the count on Sesame Street. 3 bricks. Whoa. 4 and 5. 5 bricks. Then we need 5 of the 1x3s. 1, 2, 3. We need to make sure that they're the square ones. 3, 4, and 5. 5 square ones. We need 1 gray one. A 1x3 that's gray. We need, an interesting B. So probably a 1x4 with a 2 centered nubs. So, great. So let's see. Great. We found 1. Here's 1. So we need to find 1 more. See, I believe this is, I would call this a panel. I would call this a flat and the other a panel. If you see, that has no nubs on it, but I'm not 100% sure if I've got the names mixed up or not. So I'm looking for 1 more of these. It's going to be a booger to find. I'm hoping. Here it is. Good. So we have 2 of these. We need 3 beige tees. So 1, 2, and one more beige tee. And name of cannot pronounce says, "Don't worry, Mrs. Dadman Walking. We can watch just fine." Oh, thank you so much. Um, I really enjoy doing these. Oh, we only need one of these. We need a 2x4 flat, a 1x6 here. I kind of like that you can see me kind of looking for the pieces over here. I think that's kind of neat. And we need a 2x6 there. So that's all our pieces. Let me put this over here so I can set this on here, and then we can continue our build. So let's look and see what we have to do here. I'm going to go ahead and do these 2 builds. Was I supposed to get 2 of those? Oh, I was supposed to get 6 of those. Oh, well, yeah. Let me go ahead and do that. I only got 1. Supposed to get 6 of the 2x4s. 1, 2. This is 2, 3, 4. What a silly I am. 5 and 6. So we got 6 of these. Set these over here in the corner. We're going to do these 2 little builds first with these and the grays. It's saying that this, how do you do that? Oh, okay. This goes like so. And then we have the 1x1 gray, which is going to go underneath it like this. And we have one that goes this way. And then we're going to do another one that's going to be on the opposite side, which we're going to have this over on this side like that. And then we're going to put the 1x1 behind it like so. And those are those 2 sub builds. So when it's time to do them, we'll have it. Let's look and see what this sub build is. And let's see if we can do this one. So we have, let's look here. We have this, and we're going to, it's kind of difficult. I kind of look at it and build it as I figure the pieces might hold the best. So we're doing that green sub build. So it goes, these 2 go on either side here, like this. Those are the 2 bottom ones. And then we have, if you can see the bottom here, we'll put this one is going to go like this. It's upside down, but put that one in there and we'll straighten these up. So that's the bottom part. So the top part now, we're going to do the beige, some of these beige step things. So I'm flipping this just a little bit so I can put them in and hold the bottom so nothing falls apart. So we have this one, and then we're going to do this one here on the end, and we're going to do one more, which is going to fill in right here. So those are all our sub builds. And now we can look kind of here and see what we're going to do. So this looks like, let me look. I want to look ahead. Okay, Okay, so we're going to be doing this build. And when do we put it onto the, I was trying to see when we built it onto this. Well, we'll just kind of do what it says. So we're looking at this one here. So, okie doke, here's how the bottom looks. And oh, sometimes I'm going to move this aside because I don't think we're going to need this. So we're going to, these can sometimes get very awkward because I kind of have to look at this part and add it to this part and slowly build each section. So I'm going to start with this gray 2x4 and I'm going to build down on some of this. So I'm thinking, okay, so we have, I'm believing this is a 1x2 and sometimes this is where problems happen. You can't really tell if that's an, I don't think that's an angled one. So I'm going to start here. So I'm going to put that. And then I've got another angled one here, which will go here. Whoops, am I where you can see? Yeah. So I've kind of put these two. Now I'm going to put these on here according to this, which are 1x3s. So we're going to do a 1x3, which is going to attach here. Come on, go on, attach. Attach like I said you were going to. There we go. And then we're going to put another 1x3 behind it. Like so. Now, if we go up to the second layer again, we have an L, which goes like this, and a 1x2, which goes here. Now, the reason I pull the parts is because if I've put a wrong part in somewhere, I'll know at the end because I'll be missing them. Okay, so that's this part here. Now we're going to kind of, I guess, work on this middle part, which we have a T, and we have the 2x6 and the 1x6. So these, okay, so now I got to this is how we got to kind of figure. Because it's not all held together yet. And that's what's the frustrating part. So underneath this part, we have a 1x3 and a T. So we have these two that go under here. Now this is going to be like that. So this is where it gets frustrating sometimes. So this goes right here like that. So this piece is going to go on here like that. So I think we can kind of have it now. And this piece will go like this. And then we'll put the 2x6 here. I'm actually going to flip this. It's not going to make a difference, but I think it'll make us a little sturdier because they're going to be covering the same space. And the 1x3. I just flip-flop these two because I think it's going to make this a little bit sturdier. And then that's going to go right like that. Okay, so the next one, it looks like it's going to be the exact same thing as the other one. We have a 2x4 Okay, I gotta think backwards on a 2x4. So we have a 1x2 that goes here. A 1x2 that goes here, and then we have a angle that goes here, like so. And then we're going to have two 1x3s that are going to go here and here. And then we have a 1x2 that's going to go here, and an L that goes like this. And that's going to be, so that's those two levels. Okay, now we have this number 2 spot here. Says it's going to go in the number 2 over here. So it's going to go, if you look here, see where this 2 knob connects with that one. So here is the number 2 here, and here's the number 2 there. And we're going to put them like this. Okay. Let's make sure we have these where they go. And this one's going to do the same thing. So we're going to go ahead and put this one on. Whoops. Uh-oh. There we go. Is that the correct? No, what did I do? There we go. So here we have those two. So we have the blues on either side. Now, let me make this bigger, because I really just want to look at, come on. Okay, so now we have those done. So let's look by the blue. Let's go ahead and put this 2x4 here like this, and that will connect everything like it needs to connect. So this, does that go up? Okay, so the beiges are above here like this. So this goes like so. Come on, quit falling off. Fit on. There we go. Let's put this one back on here. This one's going to be a little booger until we get it connected. Okay, so we have that. And we're kind of going to do the same thing over here with another 2x4. It's going to go up here on the top part, and then it's going to connect these pieces together like this. Now the rest should be fairly easy to do. We have this white part, which is going to go right like that. And then on either side of this, we're going to put a 1x1 that's going to go on either end here. I'm putting them in first because they're smaller, like this. Hey, Zacharot315, how are you today? I hope you are doing well. I don't know if you've been to any of my streams, but I do these by myself, so I don't have a producer or anybody really in chat letting me know when the people come in. So if I missed you and you've been here for a while, I apologize. I do get to the chat, but if I have to also focus on the build, or this thing would never get done. But I am so glad you're here. I hope you're enjoying it. I kind of tried to explain what we're doing. As you see, I don't always do brick builds. I don't always do Lego builds. This is called a mini building brick. and it's a Peregrine Falcon. So I believe we are, whoops, no, we got to do this little back part here. So we have the 1x4, which goes here, a 1x3, which goes beside it, like here. Whoops. Stunning says, been looking up a crap ton of 3D printing and modeling videos and stuff lately. If I can learn Blender modeling, I might consider trying to make my own Transformers figures. How cool is that? That would be really cool. Now we have these two special little center ones that are going to go. One is going to go here. The other one is going to go here. Sometimes my fingers don't want to work. These are about the quarter of the size of traditional bricks, or as most people think, Lego bricks. So these are a lot smaller, but I think they're very fun. Just don't know if my computer is powerful enough to handle Blender. I gotcha. Well, if that's something you really want to do, it might be time to invest in a computer. And if that's what you want to do, what's neat is you can really find out what kind of computer you need and can get it for doing that, so that you, I messed up. I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, let's see. Where does all this go? That goes here. Well, let's just build this again. This goes here like this. And this goes here like that. I want to pull these off. My fingers don't want to. It's interesting how this goes. But anyway, so we'll put this one here. And there we go. I hope they're all secured in. They don't feel like it. That's why I'm putzing with it. And usually when I putz with it, that's when I mess it up. Okay, so we are done with step 4. Now we're on step 5. And let's find these pieces now. I think this is going to end up setting on top of here like that. But right now we're just building it, because it'd be hard to do it on top of there. So let's see, we need 6 1x2 grays and 3 steps. Four gray steps. Well, let's go ahead and pull these as we see them. We need 6 1x2s, 5 1x2s. Well, the 1x3s are right here, so let's go ahead and get some of them as we're at it. If I get my fingers to work, 1, 2, 3. Here's a 1x2. Okay, we need a lot of grays here. So we need one of those. We'll pull these aside because they're special pieces. Let's see, we need how many 1x2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need to find one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 of the grays here. We need 3 beige step ladders or stairs. I don't know what to call these. I've got to figure them out. Some of them, the names are too complicated. 1x2 double angle riser component X327. I just call them stair steps. So we have the 3 beige. We need 4 of the gray ones. So we have 1, 2, oh, come on. You've got to be in here. One, 2, 3. And here we go. We have 4 of the gray. We have 1 with the ball part of the joint. We have 5 of the 2x3s. We need 3 tea beiges. I see everything but the teas. One, two, nope, that's an L. Oh, here it is. 2, and oh, there's the third. 1, 2, 3 teas, 6 gray teas. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. With the one that's in there, so we have 6 teas. We need 1 2x3, 3 2x4s, 1, 2, 3 2x4s, 2 2x5s, 2x5, and a 2x5, and 2 2x6s. And I need to find 1 2x3. There we go. And how many 2x6s? 2. Okay, so those are our pieces. And let's look at this. Okay, so we are building onto this. So in this little section here, we're going to be putting a T. Get that one to fit in there properly. This is where sometimes they become little boogers. So I'm going to pull this whole thing off. And what we're going to do is I am going to do this. I'm going to work this all into one thing, and then we'll put it back on. So the T is going to go like this. So let's get this secured onto these 2 like it needs to be. Okay, this is going to make this so much more secure. Then we're going to take this one and we're going to push it up to that. Nope, that's not right. Darn it. We're going to move it down here. This is where it's supposed to go. And we're going to get it into all the little things it's supposed to go in. So this is, there we go. Hey, Atwood, what's up, y'all? Just stop by real fast and leave a like and say hello. Well, hello, and thank you for the like. Stunning says, I'm thinking about getting a Bamboo Labs 3D printer possibly next year, but if I manage to successfully create some figures, I could also sell those 3D files on ArtStation or something. Absolutely. And yes, may chaos break the, what is it? I forgot it. It's my heart's covering the rules that bind. I knew, I kind of remembered it. So we have, let's see, we're going to be building all this platform here. So we're going to put the 2x4 here, and I'm feeling it. I know you can't, but you can feel it, like it's like all of a sudden it kind of firms up, and you're like, oh, because it's not going, you don't feel like it's going to fall apart now, because sometimes as I'm doing these, I'm going, oh my gosh, if I push the wrong spot, the whole thing's going to fall apart. And I've done that where I have pushed a spot and it's all fallen apart. Oops, I did do these wrong. Dang it. So I got them all firmly in here. Now I got to pull it apart. Dang and dang and dang. Try to do it without. This needs to be moved over one. So let's see if we can do that. We have hello, and says, how are you doing? And Atwood says, if I ask Atwood how he's doing, he said, if I said okay, I would be lying, but it'll all work out eventually. Yes, it will. It absolutely will. So there we go. Now I got it correct. And then we're going to put a gray step ladder like this. Step ladder. I don't know why I call it a step ladder. Staircase like that. Then we're going to put a 1x3 here and a 1x2 beside it. And then from this one, behind it, we'll put this 1x3, 2x3. I apologize for that. And then this little, where is the, where did it go? Ah, here it is. The 1x2 with the knob is going to go here in the middle on these two, like so. Then we're going to do another 2x6. It's going to go like this with a 1x2. Somebody says, I'm doing, Abby says, I'm okay. If I said we're okay, I'd be lying, but it'll all work out eventually. Atwood says, how are you? He says, and Sapphire says, I hope it does, my friend. I'm doing okay, trying to help the kiddos through this sad time. We lost my mother-in-law this last weekend. Kids are having a rough time. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And I do hope it gets better, the same as Atwood has said. And he says, okay, well, I'm out by y'all. May chaos break the rules that bind my friend. Yes. So here's the first layer of that. And then we're going to move this up. And we'll do the second layer. The 2x4, the second spot is going to go in the third hole. So it will be like this. And that's going to be on both sides. So we'll go ahead and put both of these in the second spot in the third hole, like so. And then let's move these. Then we're going to have the two T's. That one is going to go here, like this. The other is going to go on the other side. Like I said, we're just kind of making a some mirror image. Make sure these are pushed in good. Then we have the final gray stairs. One's going to go here, and one is going to go here, like so. Then we have the T, a T which is going to go here, like this. And then we're going to do 3 of the beige or flesh colored, whatever color you want to call them. That one went flying. They're going to go on here like this. And see, this wants to fall every time. Okay, I'm going to have to hold my hand here and kind of hope it doesn't. See, I can't. There we go. Push these all where they need to be. And then we're going to do the other side here. So I'm going to kind of try to hold this with my finger underneath as we get that piece in. And it looks like we did okay. There's a little bit of a gap here. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, and then we're going to take this final one, and it's going to go like this. Now we're going to do this back part here, which I'm going to put it back the correct way. We're going to put a T here, a T there. I'm going to put a T on this side, like this. And then we have 2 of the 3s, which are going to go here. And then another 3 is going to go like this. So I'm always checking to make sure if any gaps anywhere, if I've pushed stuff out while I'm building. Have a safe trip, and I hope to see you tonight also. So we have our final part here. Okay, let's say they have the 1x2s are going to go on either side here like this. So this will be our markers, our starting point for these. So let's get that one here. And then the other one is going to go on this side. And if you ever do anything and it doesn't look right, stop and check, because there have been many times if I hadn't checked, it would have been very bad later. I did like a 2x6 instead of a 2x5 or something. And whoops, as I throw it down. And so always check to make sure that it's right. This seems to be a very sturdy build, which is nice. And then we're going to take and we'll put the 2 T's here. A T will go here, because sometimes they can be very flimsy is not the right word, just precarious, difficult to do, because you have there's not a lot of support. The structure is not good on them. So here we go. We're done with step 5. How far are we into the show? We're an hour and 20 into the show. Not too bad for all that we built. We built this and we built that. So we're doing a pretty good, I think, considering. We have all these teeny pieces that we have to find. Okay, we're going to start doing the bird's face, it looks like. So here we go. Oh, okay, we need a yellow T and a yellow one of those. So we have these 2 pieces that we need. And now we need 3. Are they black? Yeah, 3 black round 1x1s. 1, 2. It's not quite so bad. I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to not be able to find a piece. 3 of those 4 1x4s that are they gray or black? Let me look. I believe they're gray. Okay, so we have 1x4s that are gray. I will tell you guys, getting my glasses has made all the difference in the world. It truly, truly has. So let's see, 4 1x1s. 1, 2, 3. And they're all right here together. I like that. 4. We need 2 2 of the 1x1 roof angles. I'm grabbing some of these black ones that trying to get them out of the way. These are all for the wings. So we have 2 of these, 1 and 2. We need 2 gray ones. Just grab a couple more of these blacks and just get them kind of moved out of the way. Now we need 3 gray ones. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 of those. We have 1 beige of these. We have a yellow one, which is there. We have 6 gray 1x2 roof angles. 1, 'We're going to need those, so I'm going to go ahead and grab them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. We need 1 more of these. Looking for one more of these. Six. There we go. We have 6 of these. We need 3 of the reverse roof tiles, which are these. 1, 2, and 3. We needed 2 of the beige, of the gray that have button knobs on them, little ball joints. So we have those. We have 4 1x3s and a 1x3 flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that 1x3 that I showed you earlier, which I wish I put aside because now I have to find it. Here's the 1x3. We need 1 of those. We have our 3 1x3 roof angles. We have our yellow T. We need a gray T. A 1x4. 3 1x4s. 1, 2, 3. And a 2x5. Those are our pieces. So let's go ahead and move this over here. And let's see what we have to do. Okay, so on this bottom part, which would be this direction, make sure we have it the right way. Let's make sure these are all pushed in. Okay, so on top of this, we're going to put a reverse 1x2 roof. We're going to put a gray 1x3 across here to hold this. I want to keep pushing this one down, and I need to stop doing that. Whoops, see, I did it on this side too. So we need to kind of hold these two while we're kind of getting this in. I'm going to do a little reverse tension thing here, because I don't want to push this one up too hard, because then it okay, come on, I need to stop messing. Okay, we'll just leave this one for now. It's got to go up here some to fit in correctly. Okay, so we got the 1x2, then we have the 2x5, which is going to go across like this. And then we're going to have the 2 little ball joints. These are going to be for the wings. We're going to go on either side like so. And then we're going to have 1x1. That's going to go, let's put this the direction it is going to be. So we have a 1x1, which is going to go here. A 1x1, which is going to go here. And then we have a, how many 2x5s was I supposed to get? 2. I only got 1. So let me get another 2x5. Whoops. And the 2x5 is going to go in between these, like so. There's the 2x5. And then we're going to put a T at the end, which now I got these all mixed up. Dang. The T will not fit at the end. The T will not fit. It will fall. Okay, let's see what I've done. Did I forget to put something on the top here? Okay, I've gotten some is messed up. I think well, let's remove this because something is not right. So we're going to remove this for now. Because I don't know if I forgot a layer or something. Oh, I hate having to take all these off, but we need to. So we'll remove this one. I think I forgot to do a section. And that will cause a problem. Oh, because I did this whole... Okay, guys, this is when I say orientation matters. I did this whole level with this facing the wrong direction. So this is actually supposed to be over here. So, yeah. It didn't... That is too funny. Well, this piece that I know is... Well, I say this piece is correct. Yeah, this piece is correct. Everything else is wrong. The side pieces here are correct. But all this, I did it backwards, everybody. It's like IKEA. Orientation matters. You've got to make sure you do it correctly or it's not. Okay, so let's put, that's why this was so flimsy, because this is supposed to go here, and that will hold all this stuff up. And we will get this all secured properly at this step. That's okay. Because then this piece goes in here, and we'll push it up where it needs to just fit in all these pieces. Come on. Okay, we're going to... There we go. Now that makes much more sense. This goes like this. So much more sense when you do it the way it's supposed to be done. And it'll hold all these pieces. Now it makes so much more sense. Sometimes I worry about myself because I do things and it like It's like, where was my brain? Where was my brain while I was doing this? It like left the building. It was like Elvis, and it just left the building. Well, I did, but what I did, a name I cannot pronounce, was I accidentally twisted it this way and I put it backwards. Um, and that's where I did the boo-boo, but I caught it. So that, yeah, I don't want a goose. I need to find the other. So now that we've done this the correct way now, let's start. Come on, fit on. There we go. Now that makes so much more sense. So much more sense. Now we're going to go over here. And this will actually make so much more sense now. So we have this that fits on very nicely now. Thank you. A 1x3 that fits very nicely now. Thank you. Without all that fighting I had to do. A 2x5, which fits nicely now. Thank you. None of that fighting with the bricks. Then we have the 2 on the side here. The little ball joints for the wings. And now we're going to put this here. This makes so much more sense now. And this will go on this end here. We'll make sure these are pushed in good and everything is flat. And this too, whoops, this will go here. If I can get the little bottom, there we go. And then now this makes sense. The T does fit here. So there we go. Now we're going to do the next layer here, which the 1x3, the center hole is going to go in the center hole of this one, the end hole here. So it's going to go like that. Now that we have that one, we can kind of work the other one. So we know it's a mirror image of it, which is going to go right there. Then we're going to have a 1x4, which will go in the middle of it like that. Always make sure of your orientation, everybody, because that is what messes you up. Then we're going to do a 1x4, which is going to go here. Then we have, excuse me a second. I'm sitting funny and my leg is starting to go numb. Give me 1 second. Okay, now we have these 1x2 ramps, which we can just look at this one now. And it's going to go here. Come on, fit in. There we go. I'm going to do 2 more of these. And sometimes this is where tweezers are wonderful because you can kind of get in there and push them in the way they need to be pushed. I tend to use my fingernails. This last one's going to be a little booger. Let's see if we can maneuver it in. I hate it when you work it and then you realize you've put it in the wrong direction and you're like, dang it. There we go. So we have those three. Then we have another 1x4 that's going to go here like so. And then we have a 2x3. The 2x3 is going to go here like that. And then a 1x3 is going to go like that. So now we're going to do this top part here. We're getting its head done. That's going to be really kind of cool. So let's go ahead and do this little build first. We have the yellow for the beak. We have the beige here. So we're going to go blink and blink, and then we're going to do the black. So that will be a part that we will use. So we'll hold that here. So let's see. We have this yellow piece here. The yellow is going to go in to this. These 1x3s here. It's going to go into that center hole. So this one is going to go like this. And then we're going to put the two other black rounds. These are going to be their eyes. So we have one, and we have another one here. And we're going to put the beak. It's going to go like that. Then behind this, we have three more of the reverse 1x2 roofs. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to go up one more layer. And we have, let's see, the 1x3s. Okay, we need to build two of these with these two of the 1x3s. We're going to have this, and then we're going to put, okay, this is, we're going to have to kind of maneuver this one a little bit. On this piece here, we're going to put a 1x1 angle like that. And then we're going to put a 1x1 button like this. And then this piece is going to go like that. So this whole thing is going to go like that. Okay? And then we're going to have a solid one that's going to go here just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to have this reverse angle one. We're going to put the 1x1 angle on it. Then we're going to put a button like that. Then we're going to put this like so, and then it's going to go on the other side. This will encapsulate the eyes like so. Okay, and now we're going to take the gray ones of the 1x1s that are angles, and we're going to do this. Oops. We're basically making the head. The next part, I believe, might be the wings. We're pretty close, or the tail. And so make sure we have these going the right direction. That'd really suck if we got it pushed in and then it was wrong. So we got all those, get them all pushed in where there's no angles. Sometimes these are a little hard, and because I got to be careful because I don't want to break anything. But my finger sometimes gets a little sore, so I use this. And then we have the 1x3 flat, and there is our Peregrine face, everybody. So we are on step 7, which is, oh my, we're going to be making the wings and the tail feathers. So I'm going to kind of let me try to pull the rest of the browns and the beiges from here, because I'm probably going to be working a lot from these 2 containers. And let me get as many of these over there as possible, because I'm not gonna I think I'm just gonna kind of work them, and just working on getting some, like I say, some of these pieces here, because most of them are going to be out of this. So I think that's most of the roundy pieces. Let me just see if we can find these, the 1x1s, 1x2s. Okay, I think this is most of them. So we're going to need 1 black clamp and 2. So we got all these are extras. Cool. Let's put them over there because I don't think we'll need them. So let me take this. We'll set that over. Whoops. moved my light, everybody. I knocked it. So everything's still good here. Did I knock the camera too? I don't think I did. So anyway, here's our bird, and here's this. So now we're going to do the wings. So I'm glad that they don't have us put it on top of here first, because trying to push these wings in on top of this, you break the legs. What do you think? Do you think I should put this on here now? I don't think so, because you saw right there just me, what little bit I putzed with it. It fell. I am going to take and put these bottoms on here, because then we can just fit them onto these two, and I think that will be a little easier, because I'm seeing how putsy these are. I think this was not supposed to be this color. Let me go ahead and change this color to the correct one. It's supposed to be a beige, so I won't look back later and it drive me crazy. And this is going to go right. Wait a minute. Did I put that in? Oh, see, I'm putzing with it and I'm messing it up. This one that goes like this, fit in properly. That one piece goes like, oh, come on, quit being a butt. I haven't gotten to the wings yet, guys. I just wanted to do this because I thought it would be easier. Maybe I'm a liar. I'm a liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay, now when it's time, we will put this on here. But we're not going to do that right now because I want to get the wings on, and then we can do that. So we're going to set these aside, and let's work on the wings. So we're going to it doesn't matter which wing we're going to do. So I'm going to do the blue wing first. Actually, I'm going to do the tail feathers first. So let's zoom in here onto the tail feathers. And we're going to do this build right here, this center one. So we need this gray. We're going to need 1x2s. We need 2 1x2s. One's going to go here. One's going to go on either side of the nub. So we have that. Then we have two L's, which are going to go here, and a 1x4, which is going to go here, and another L, which is going to go like that. So that's this basic part here. Now we got to figure out what to put on top of them. So this is where it somewhat can become a little dicey. So we have brown ones. We have 1, 2. I wish they did these separately. We have 2, 4, 6 2x4s and 1x4s. So let's grab 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 1x3s. Okay, so these are the brown ones. And they're kind of going to go, for right now, we're just going to push them all together. So we got 6 of these with 2 1x3s on either side. So that's the brown part. Okay, so we're just going to kind of have this for right now. And then we have this. Okay, we have this part. And then we're going to do the blacks, which we have 2, 4, 6, the same as that bottom one. We have 2 1x3s and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 1x4s. Now with these, if you look, these have these little buttons, and I'm going to go ahead and put these in each one where they belong on here. So we have one that goes here. We have one that goes here. And then all of these go into the second hole. So we're going to go ahead and make sure they're the round ones. And we're going to put these in like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, we need 2 more because we have 6 of these brown ones, right? 2, 4, 6. And we need 1 more. 6. Okay, now for this little top part right here, we need 4 buttons. I'm just going to pull these out. 4 buttons and 2 T's and a 1x2. 4 buttons, 2 T's and a 1x2. I mean 1 T. So one, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1 more button. Button, where's the button? Oh, it'll really stink if we're short one. I need one more button. Oh, wait. No, I just need 2 buttons. Boy, silly me. Silly me. Okay, so we have all our pieces here. So we kind of gotta, okay, we've got this here. We've got this. So I'm going to kind of go, okay, this piece goes onto here. So this piece is going to go here. Then the T is going to go on here. And then it's going to go on here. Sorry about that. This one will go here, and then it will go on here. Whoops. Like that. Whoops. This goes like, oh crap. This goes like this. So that goes like this. Then underneath here, let's go ahead and put this 1x4, which is going to go like that. Now we can kind of do the rest of this. This 1x2 is going to go here, underneath here. I mean the T, then we're going to put the 1x2 here, and then this L is going to go like this, and we're going to have that. And then this 1x2 is going to go here. So that is the grays together. Now the blacks. Well, let's see. This, it says, this is where it gets confusing to me. Okay, the browns. So it's saying that this brown needs to go here. Let's look at the picture. Oh, you really can't tell in the picture here. Let's look up here. Oh, okay. Okay. Duh. Okay, so the browns are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, okay, so we have these. Let's kind of line them up the way they're supposed to. Put this one kind of in the middle. Put these, we'll get it. This is gonna be one of those that's gonna fall apart. I can tell already it's gonna be a pain in the butt, but it'll be what it'll be. Now we're going to take these, and these are going to go onto the ends. So they're going to go here. I'm going to lay this flat. So hopefully we can get some. 1, 2. Hey Curtis, how are you? Thank you for working and lurking. Sorry I didn't see you sooner. I hate, these wings can be a real pain in the butt. And they are reminding me of this cardinal that I did. Well, I guess I must have done one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I miss one of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I did. I need one more brown one. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that's the tail feathers. And the tail feathers are going to go, you guessed it, on the tail. So there are the tail feathers, everybody. Yay! Set it carefully down here. Now it's time to do these feathers. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have here. We have this. I'm going to kind of start on this end. So we have this. We have an L. It goes like, now I want to kind of figure out these two put together so we can kind of work it together. So I think I might go, instead of to here, we're going to start here, because it gives us a connection up here, and we can kind of build these two at the same time. So we have a 2 by 5 and a 2 by 3. We'll just start with those here. 2 by 5 and a 2 by 3. So now it says that we have a 1 by 2 that is going to go right here. Okay. But then on top of that 1 by 2, we have a 2 by 4. And that 2 by 4 is going to start holding some of these pieces together. So that's where we're going to be building from. So we have a 1 by 3 that's going to go down . So that's, we're kind of putting these 3 pieces here. Okay, now we're going to put a 2 by 3 down here, like that. A 1 by 3. A 2 by 3 and a 1 by 3 and a 1 by 2, which is a square. And those are all going to go here. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Let me move that over here so you can see it a little better. And like I say, I'm kind of working a little bit up here, a little bit down here to try to get the whole thing. So let me see. Okay, so we have this 1x2. Beside the 1x2, we're going to put a 2x4. So this 2x4 is going to go on here like this. And then this 2x3, this one is going to go here like this. And then we're going to have a 1x3 that goes here. And then we're going to do an L. And the L is going to go here. Whoops, you know what I did do that right. The L is going to go here like that. Now underneath the L, we're going to do a 1x2. And on this 1x4, we're going to do a 1x2. Now we're going to take all these 1x2s, and one's going to go here and here. These are the rounded ones. So we have 3 here. And then we have 1 here. So underneath this one, we have the 1x2. Now we're going to put an L. An L. Is it an L? Yeah. An L is going to go here like that. Okay, well, let's put the L. Let's set this down. So we have an L and a 1x3 that are going to go here. Okay, something's not right because these should... Oh, because the L... Okay, it is correct. The L is supposed to go here. And then the 1x3 goes here. So we've got this part here. And then this has, so we have the L and the 1x3. So let's go ahead and put, this goes here. And now we need to look at this one up here. So because we have an L that's going to go here. So what's going to go above this 2x4? We have, we have a 1x4. Let's put a 1x4. So a 1x4 is going to go here. Is that correct? A 1x4. So we're doing right here. This part is confusing. I agree with you, name we cannot pronounce, because I could lay this bottom part all out, but then it just gets all messed up, and I have to do this anyway. So I kind of just slowly work it. So I put my 1x4, and then I'll do a 1x2 here. And then we have 2 more. And I kind of keep track with these. So we're on 5. So we're on 6. So 6 will be by the 1x4, which it is. And the 7th is by the 1x2. Now let's see what's over here. Where are we at over here? So I've done I'm at this part here. So we have a 2x3 and a 2x4. So we did the 2x3 already. So we have a 2x4, which is going to go here. Should be one above this, yes. A 2x3 and a 2x4. Then we're just going to flip-flop those, and then we're going to have a 2x3 on top and a 2x4 on the bottom. So we have this part is here. So we're going to, let's see, we have put another 2x4 here like this. That will hold some of these. And what do we have on top of that? So we had a 1x4, and then we need to do a 1x3. Like that. Let me try to get these connected up here. So we have a 2x4, 1x3, and we have a 1x2 and a 1x3. We have a 1x3 here. And then we have a 1x4. Goes like that. And then we're going to do this 2x3 here. We almost got this top part done. And then we get to do it all over for the other wing. A 2x3. And then we have a 1x2, which goes here, and a 1x3, which goes here. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do one more of these. Then we're going to do an L. We're right here. We're working right here. And we're going to put 1, 2, 5 of the little circle ones. Well, we can't do 5. So let's finish this bottom part. So we have the 1x3. So we're doing this part, just this whole row, kind of right here. Just these little bits that are left here. So we have an L, which is going to go here. And underneath that L, we're going to have a 1x2 here. And this here. Then we're going to have a final L down, which is going to go this way. No, yeah, just, wait a minute. And whoops, we need a 1x3 here. So we're going to put a 1x3 here. And then an L is going to go here. And on this part here, we need a gray L. And we have the gray L, which goes here. And that's all held together now. So we're going to finish doing these here. So let's put all these on. And they fit all the way across here. And we need to do a gray 1x2 here. And then we're going to put these all the way across. We have these two like this. Whoops. And then we're going to put the rest across. It would be neat if there was a way you could do like a temporary hold, like but to do it and then to take it off, you would pretty much break it. So that's why I kind of do the way that I do it, a little bit on each level, because then it stays somewhat secure. Okay, there's the base wing. Okay, now let's look at this wing and how they do that. Okay. So this is going to be the way the wing looks. But, so here we're going to take and all we're going to take some of these blacks and the browns. And this is what we're going to do. We got to do a lot of them. The second hole is going to go into the first spot, go like this. And then this is going to go here. And we're going to do that all the way around. Do we do it including the L? So we got to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, probably 17. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. So let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and do these. So I'm just going to take and make these pieces. So they'll already be done. And I'm going to make them for the next one. So that's 2. Three, and they're going to be the wings, both wings are going to be the same, except they're going to be opposite because they're, they're going to be mirror image. So I'm just going to go ahead and we'll just set these in here as they're made. This is sometimes a somewhat tedious part, but we're just taking the brown, taking the black, and pushing them together. We got to do that like 32 times. What, 34 times? What, 17? 17 times 2. So we'll do this. Yeah, we don't want a goose. Huh, that's kind of funny. Yeah, next week I'm going to do a build that's a little bit different. The bricks are a little different. And next week is going to be very different because we're going to go, I think next week is the weekend we go camping. So I don't think we have reception. So I might not even be able to do any streams while we're camping. But it's time with my family and to decompress. So if I can't, I will let you guys know. Oh, well, I got 206. Yay, thank you. Thank you, guys. But yeah, next week we're going to go camping. So like I say, I'm not sure if we'll be able to stream or not. When I go camping, I pretty much veg. So did I do these right? Oh, crap. I did all those the wrong way while I was talking to you. I'm such an idge. The black was supposed to go on top of them. And I put them all on the bottom. What a doofy head. What a doofy head I am. There, I think I fixed them. So depending on where we're at in our packing on Tuesday, I might not do the build. but I'm really wanting to. So I'll probably do it if no matter what. I'm going to try to get our stuff packed by this weekend. I'm going to be looking at it now. So I don't know how many we have. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start putting them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I like not? Is the camera too close? Is that part of the problem? Maybe my hand is too close. And then maybe that's a little better. This is actually going to be very pretty. I love the way they did the tail feathers. Um, I just hope that they don't fall off. That is one of the biggest things. Whoops. I did exactly 17. I did the exact amount for this side. So that's the first wing, everybody. It's going to go if you have it facing this way, we're going to put it on, excuse me, this side, like this. So there we have it so far. So one more wing to go. I'm going to go ahead and do these while I'm here. So we got to do 17 of these. And then these will be done. But wow, we're 2.5 hours in and we are almost done with this. That's not too bad for a build. I only messed up once, which is really good for me because, well, twice. I messed up on these feathers and I messed up on the positioning of one of the, I flipped um, the build, so I had put it on the wrong way. So not too bad for me. I like doing these. I would say a 7-year-old could do this. I built Legos with a 5-year-old, and it was amazing the focus. So I do think a 7-year-old could do this. I don't know if a 5-year-old could do this because of dexterity. The pieces are kind of small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, I think their classification is good for who can build it. I think it was structurally sound. Um, Sometimes, like I say, the design is flawed in that you put you do the one layer and then you get 3 layers up, and when you're putting a piece in, it collapses, and that's extremely frustrating. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this did not have that 15, 16, and 17. So this should be all that we need to do with these. Okay. So we just have these little pieces here that we need to do. Okay. So here we go. The second, only 236 more to monetization. Might as well say 1,000. So we're going to do the same thing, but as you will see that it's all flipped. So I could, like I say, I could set all these pieces out here. I'll show you this is another way that you could do this. Now I have to bring it a little closer because for you to see the pieces. It feels like it doesn't want to focus. Come on, focus. Okay, well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna show you this way, and so I will lay all these pieces out first, the best that I can. But I also have the advantage of this one of having built the wing before. So that does, affect this part of the build also, because I kind of know what I'm expected to happen. Let's see where I'm at. I'm at the L. And here we have this. Now I could take all these brown pieces and set them in here because they're supposed to go like here, all the way around. I'm not going to do that because that will, well, let's do it like, the only thing I did was I put the brown ones on. So let's go ahead and do it like we were actually doing each level. And it tells me to put the black here, so I went ahead and did that. So in each one of these nubs is going to go one of these pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put these straight up and down for right now. And then we're going to just go down this line. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and we have 15, 16, and 17. So that's all of the bottom. So now we're going to do the top, and the top, all of these connect with one of these. So we could do that. Or I could do it by row. So I'm going to kind of start here and go, I'm just going to kind of work it by row. So this one, it has that, and it has a 1x2. And then we're going to have a 2x4, which is going to kind of hold these pieces together. Whoops, I did that wrong because where did the brick remover go? This needs to go down one. So this was like this. So this I actually need to put down one. Come on. See what I say when they kind of get messed up? Because that goes here. That goes here. And then this one is going to go here, like that. And then we're going to have that one and that one. See, this is to be harder because you got to make sure everything kind of stays. The other one, you have to use your brain a little bit more. But this one, to me, is just harder. So now we have an L. But I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to try to do it this way. So we have an L that goes, see, these are all messed up now. So this 1x2 goes, this 1x2 goes here, like that. And then the L goes like that. Okay, so we have this L which goes here, and we can connect 4 of these now. Okay, so that's how those are supposed to go. So we have an L, we have 2 2x4s, which are going to go here and here. That can't be right. Something's not right. See, I can't do it this way. It gets flipped off funny. It all gets flipped funny. So this L goes like that. So this one goes here. See, it's all messed up. See how hard this is? I don't like doing it this way. So because this is the 1x2 needs to go here. I'm going to try to finish it with this way. It's going to take me longer, but I'm going to try to do it to be to really see how you can see how different it is. Okay, so this one needs to go here. So now the 4th one, you're going to have to put this one goes here. Then we have this goes here. Then you have this one that goes here. So this one goes here. Okay, so we've done these 3. Okay, so let's see. This needs to go, this goes here. That goes here. This goes up here. And this goes here. So this goes up here. So this needs to go on here like that. This one needs to move up 1. No. This one needs to go down here. I'm sorry. It's correct because this one goes across here. And that goes like all the way up to this 1x3, which is going to go here. You see how difficult this is? To me, this is so much harder. But I'm gonna barrel through this, guys. Doing it the way that this way. So we got this one. Then we're gonna put, let's see what comes on top of that. We're gonna do a 1x4 and a 1x3. So a 1x4 goes here, and a 1x3, a 1x4, a 1x3, and then an L. And then an L goes here. And then we have this. So we're going to put this one here, like yeah, I don't like doing it this way. I like doing it my difficult way. But I guys wanted you to see that if you actually laid it out and did it, how you could do it this way, even though I think it's much more difficult. Okay, let's get these all pushed back down where they need to go. It keeps moving. Keeps moving up. Here we go. So this one goes here. So what goes above the 3 and the 4? We have a 2, we have a 2 and a 3. Have a 2, which goes here, and a 3, which goes here. And then we have a 2 and a 3, which goes on here, which, see, this is, which this goes here, I believe. So it's all messed up. So we have an L. The L goes here. That goes here because this. Then we have an L which goes here. Is that correct? It looks like we're missing some pieces here. Maybe not. I don't see. Yeah, we have a two piece that goes here. And then the L goes here. And then the L goes here. So I think that's it. So we have the 1, 2, 3, then we have a 1x4, a 1x4 that goes here, and then we have a 1x3 that goes here, and then a 1x2. I hated doing this way. I will never do them like this. I just don't like it. So now we're going to have, we have the 4 pieces here. Then we're going to do let's see, we have 1, 2, we have 5 of these. So this goes like this. Then we have an L, our final L, which is going to go in this spot here. Whoops. This spot here. And we'll attach 2 of these pieces. And then we'll just get the rest of these on. Like I say, I do not like doing it this way. I like doing it the way I did it before. This one I wanted to show a different way you could build the wing, which is a way I never build it. But I wanted to show there was an alternative way. I think it's harder where you do it layer by layer, whereas the other wing I kind of built both the top and off layers at the same time, so that it would hold together and you didn't have to fight the pieces. So I just kind of wanted to show a little different way you could do the build if you so desired. It's not this wing is not a way I would build it ever again. I will never show this alternative way to build it again, because I think it's an awful alternative. Oh crap, I'm going to be short some little, hopefully they're in here. There we go. Wings on animals are always tricky. You have to just find the way that you like to do them, to where they will work the best for you. Some people can't conceptualize more than one layer at a time, and so it would be difficult for them to do it the way that I originally suggested it, or the way that I do it. It would be difficult for them to do. So it all depends on how you build. When I have found doing these mini builds, you kind of have to sometimes be able to do 2 or 3 layers at a time to get them to work. So it all kinds of depends on how you can visualize the pieces. We need to find one more little 1x2 gray piece here to cover this up right here. And we have our second wing done. Like I said, I did this one a little differently. Same result, obviously, but a different technique. I do not like using that technique. These are all the bricks we had left over. Very nice. I like collecting the mini bricks because if I am missing a piece, I can find one. So we're going to put this next wing on this bird, our Peregrine Falcon. You are going to stay on. You are not going to be a problem. Now, here's hoping we can put this on without anything falling apart onto its little feetsies here. And it is complete. Whoops, I moved it out of the way. Let me move the camera up some. Let's do it this way. Hopefully you can see it. Do the little wings, where you can see the inside of the wings here. Kind of like that. Well, I don't know. How do we want to see the wings? Like they're flying? Like that? They kind of do it this way. I'll kind of hold it here. Here's the wings. And then we'll put him on here with the hopes that he doesn't fall off. Come on, you need to fit in here properly. If I can get him on both. Come on. There we go. I think that did it. So here we go, our Peregrine Falcon, complete. We'll let you see all sides of it. And it only took me 2.5 to about 3 hours. Well, part of that was doing it the way I don't normally like doing it. But there we go. I thank you all for being here. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of promotion here while I can. My morning musings show is at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. There we go. Monday through Friday. We do puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes. So I hope to see you guys there tomorrow at 10 a.m. Whoops. On Thursday at 5 p.m., I'm going to be doing my puttering around with Lego Fortnite. And that literally is all I do. I putter around, I chat with you guys, and we just have just a kind of a chill kind of get together. Next week, I'm going to be building the Incredible Hulk. These are a little bit of a different brick. They're called connection blocks. They slide on. It's just a very interesting build. So I will be doing that next Tuesday. If you When I get my studio all done, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do more impromptu build streams. You can find out about those on Twix, Threads, and Discord. If you would like to support me, you can buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com. You can buy me 1 cup of coffee, or you can buy me a monthly cup of coffee, whatever you choose. The minimum amount is the same as if you were subscribing to me on YouTube. I am not monetized on there yet, so if there's a way that you would like to support me monthly, that would be a fantastic way to do that. There's also throne.com, which is a creator wish list. What's so neat about this is that it is privacy free. It is a privacy website, which means I don't find out about your personal information. You don't find out about my personal information. We can send stuff to each other. You can send stuff to me. I have sent stuff to people on this, and I have received stuff on this. It is really, really a cool concept for those that want to give gifts but are afraid of sharing too much about themselves. I mean, let's be honest. This is the internet. You need to be careful. I don't want to give people my real address. As much as I love you guys, I don't really know you from Adam. So yeah, this is a way that you can support me, and that we both stay kind of anonymous. And I can pick out stuff that I want there, which is really cool. But if you do want to send me something, snail mail, you can. I do have a P.O. Box address. It's P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida, 32226. If you send a card or a postcard or anything like that, and you want something mailed in return, just make sure that you do have an address on there, and I will send you something back for sure. Yeah, and you can send it to me. You can send it to DadmanWalking55, or you can send it to Angela, who is my youngest, who is a streamer on Twitch. My streams, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. My social media, Twix at MDadmanWalking. Threads is at Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation. And on Discord, if you'd like to join my server, you can do a friend request at Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. If you just want to be a friend on my server, to me on Discord, you can do that too. But I will send you a request to join my server If you don't want to, just don't accept the request. I won't be upset at all, um, either way. So those are the ways that you can get in touch with me. So on that note, I am going to say, see you next time. Remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you all peace. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning on Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. You guys all have a wonderful one, and I will see you later. Bye bye.